Hey guys, good morning. It's Dave Santarelli from Breaking Chart Alerts. Alrighty guys, so I was just going over in the trade room here a few stocks that are really taking off here that I like. So we got a few minutes until opening bell. So what I want to do quick with you guys is show you here what I like to do in my morning watch list. So I have it linked. I have a special watch list. I got a few watch lists here, but I'm going to go through them and show you guys how I quickly scan them in the morning and look for those good setups. So first off here, Qs. Let me lower this TV in the background. Alrighty, so as you can see here, I'm just going to quickly go through these. Look for ones that are either in good breakout momentum or breakdown momentum, and just don't look at the names. In the top left corner there, don't even look at the symbol, don't look at the name. Just tell me in the trade room when I go through these quick if this is a nice setup here. You know, and then you'll be able to see quickly. So there's Qs, that's nice. It's breaking out of resistance, looking like it's going to take off there. That chart right there. This chart here, I'm not going to say the name. You can obviously see it in the top left, but when I go through them, I don't even look at the name. I just scan through them. This is going to be one that I want to look for a possible day trade. It's in breakout momentum cycle, candle above previous candle's body, continuing to high, continuing to climb, and it's still at the highs of the day. So Amazon's on my watch list. This one here, look at this one, breaking out now at that 10-day simple moving average. You know, it's looking good, continuing to climb. That's going to be one I want to take a look at. That's Baidu. Let's continue to go down. Facebook's another one. Facebook's breaking that 20, green candle above previous candle's body. Baba, getting up to that 10, still in BDM. Google, it's climbing, looking good, not doing much. This one right here, Netflix, climbing, breakout momentum. It held that 20-day simple moving average. This is one you could trade up to that next resistance area. That's on my watch list. Let me put Netflix on there. That one's climbing. NFLX. So I always put my top ones that I'm looking at here on my notepad right next to me. That way I could watch them throughout the day here. Not even looking at the names. I'm just looking at the charts here. You know, that one there, this is UAL. That looks like in BDM. It's consolidating. Tesla, you know, obviously, I know this one is Tesla, but obviously you guys could see holding that 20, continuing to climb. This is going to be one you want to put on your watch list. It's in breakout momentum. Amazon's really good looking here. I think that's going to get 3,400, 3,500 by January 15th. I'm thinking about doing another larger trade on that, maybe around 15 grand. We'll keep an eye on Baba. So we have Tesla, Baidu, Facebook, Amazon, Netflix that we're going to be looking at today. Microsoft too was on there in the trade room. Microsoft looked pretty good.
Ding, trading now open for today's session. Good luck.
Alrighty, guys. Here we go. Good luck. And let's make some profits. We're going to be looking for some good day trade setups.
Just a quick reminder that the stock market will be open tomorrow for New Year's Eve. It will be a full day of trade. And then
full day of trade tomorrow.
New Year's Day, stock market is closed.
So let's take a look at the today 1 minute. We're going to see what the market does the first 15 minutes here. Baidu's continuing to climb. Baidu's getting up to $200 a share.
Futures moving over that 37.30 level at the open, 37.31 and a quarter last trade, up 0.3%.
We have a nice gain today on our Disney trade, guys. Amazon's starting to climb here. I'm thinking about jumping into an Amazon trade. I'm watching Baidu. Baidu just broke $260 or $200.60 a share. 201 she just broke. Alert conditions been met here on E-Trade. Let's see what it is. It's on Baidu. We had it in order. If she climbs above 201, we're going to add to our trade. So that's what I'm going to do right now, guys. I'm going to be adding to my Baidu trade. I'm going to add another contract to it. Let's see. Trade. $200 call for February 19th. I'm going to buy to open. She's going for $14.60 by $15.85. Now 15 by $16.35. I'm going to put in a limit order for about 15.50 and see if I get an execution on that. It's open. It's not executed. Baidu's still breaking out, guys. 202 a share. Let me put Baidu on here. Big breakout on Baidu. 202.41 continuing to break higher. Nearing 203. There goes Baidu.
Stocks continuing higher here.
Now you guys see why we have those expos we have, guys. You know, it's important to go with that longer term. Baidu trades almost in the green. Up a little over 1,200 bucks for the day. ExxonMobil's having a nice little climb there, looking good. Let's see, Google's taking off there. Google 1762. There goes Baidu 202.85. And there she goes, just broke 203, 203.15. Let's see what Amazon is doing here. Would like to jump into an Amazon trade. Okay, let's see, Amazon. Baidu's ready for a big breakout, guys. I'm telling you that. She could easily get to that 220. Let's take a look at Baidu quick, because we have the February monthly expo here. So if you guys could see this.
Indonesia Energy Corporation, ticker INDO, shares halted on a circuit breaker. Shares halted up 113%. This is one of those low float names from this morning. Ticker
there goes
INDO.
Baidu breaking over 203 again. What a breakout. So now take a look at Baidu on a daily chart here. ExxonMobil's having a massive run here, getting back up to that 4160. Baidu's nearing 204. What a breakout on Baidu. Alrighty, guys, so 3-month daily chart on Baidu. Look at this beautiful chart pattern here. We have that 1020 cross. We have the MACD cross. We have our first green candle above 1020.50. Broke out. We consolidated. This is why I like going personally with a little bit, you know, like 2 months out till Expo if I'm looking for those swing trades, because you could consolidate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. 9 trading days that consolidated. That's 2 weeks of trading. So for that 2 weeks, think how your mentality is here, you know, during this time
S&P
frame.
500 futures falling back below the 3730 level, almost touched 3734 just after the open here.
ExxonMobil's rocketing higher, 41.71 a share now on ExxonMobil. Amazon's pulling back down to that 10-day simple moving average on a today 1-minute chart. Now, guys, take a look here. So for 2 weeks on Baidu, that's 2 weeks of consolidation. Now, if you have a trade out that's 2 months out till expiration, you have to mentally be prepared for that and say, okay, it's holding consolidation. You know, that's fine with me. You know, and then once she breaks out of that resistance, that's when you want to add to that trade.
Now over the $43 level.
Let him finish.
Over the $45 level, up again about 12%, 45.45 last trade in ticker BLNK.
So again, that's when you want to add to that trade there. You know, when you get that breakout out of that consolidation. You could see the entire time it still held that 10-day simple moving average. So that was fine with us. Now what I want to do is make that a little bit larger of a trade. It's only about a $2,000 trade right now. I put in a limit order there.
About $8.
Nothing happening yet. No execution yet. ExxonMobil's still breaking higher, near 41.80 a share.
Now falling below the 238 level.
She broke 41.82,
territory, up about a half
41.83, 41.84, 41.86. Big breakout on ExxonMobil. So this is what you have to mentally be prepared for. You know, like, you know, it's really stressful, you know, when you see people saying, you know, what do we do with this trade? What do we do with this trade? You know, we might be down on it. especially if you bought it, in the middle of the bomb cycle here in the breakout momentum cycle,
Micron
and then
ticker
you're
MU
consolidating for a
shares pushing
while.
above the
You
70
have to
75
follow that
level,
trade
now over
plan
the 71
and look
level,
to
up
add to
about
that average
1.3%.
down once
That's
you get
ticker
that
Mike
next breakout
Uniform.
there. Baidu's looking good. We have the February monthly expo, so a lot of changes are going to be coming that's going to help benefit these Chinese companies. You guys know with Trump, there was a lot of tariffs, there was a lot of taxes, there was a lot of regulation on Chinese companies. So now with the Democrat coming into office, those are going to be lifted, and these Chinese companies are going to get another big lift here. So it's looking nice here. Baidu's still breaking out here, back up to almost 203 a share. Now I want to zoom out a little bit here and show you guys a little bit more. I'm watching Amazon over there at that 20-day simple moving average. I'm CX on mobile, 4181. I'm watching for some possible day trades here as well. So now let's zoom out of this a little bit further here, and you're going to see now what we're going to be looking at. So now we can see that we have some other resistance areas that we're going to be looking for. So right here, you guys can see our next resistance is going to be around right around 215, and then we're going to have the second one at 230, and then we have another one right around 250. So with that 2 months out till Expo that we have, 2.5 months out till Expo, I really think we're going to continue to have that big breakout, especially once Biden gets into office. And I think our target on that's going to be between 230 and 250 a share on the Baidu trade. So if we're picking that up for, $14 a contract, obviously that's over 110% return right there. So, I want to take advantage of those opportunities when they arise here. And that's something that's strictly with, Republican, Democrat switching office. That deregulation on the Chinese companies and whatnot.
Indonesia Energy Corp, ticker INDO.
Alrighty, let's take a look at Amazon now. I'm seeing a possible day trade here. She's climbing off that 20, big green candle, breaking out off that 20. Let's see if she continues that climb. ExxonMobil 41.87 a share now, nearing 42 bucks, just about 64 cents away from max net gains on the ExxonMobil trade that we have. Here's the gains for the day so far. Let me bring those up. So this top one here, this is the Bank of America trade. This is the Baidu trade. This is the Delta trade. This is the Google spread. The 800. Oh wait, Disney is the one that's up 762. That one's Disney. That's up 762. This one here is the Google spread. Let's see, right below that 170. This one's Intel, Moderna, Snap, XL, and ExxonMobil spread. So nice little $1,617 gain for the day so far. But we're still climbing. ExxonMobil's nearing 42 bucks now, guys. Big breakout momentum on ExxonMobil. Take a look at XOM here. Big climb. Look at that breakout there. I mean, that's just ripping higher. There goes Baidu too, nearing 204 a share now. Big candle there on Baidu. There goes Amazon. I'm watching Amazon. I want to see Amazon break that 33.30 area. ExxonMobil 41.95. Baidu's at new highs of the day. Breakout nearing 305. There goes Baidu. BIDU. Come on, E-Trade. Let's go. There she goes, nearing 205. There goes ExxonMobil again as well. Big breakout on ExxonMobil, nearing 42 bucks, 41.97. There goes Amazon breaking that 10. I think I'm going to do an
Baidu
Amazon trade now.
VIPU shares marking a new session high at 204.61 over just the last minute here. Baidu shares up about 4%. Bravo India Delta Uniform.
I'm getting the option chain ready here. AMZN. Likely going to be a day trade here. Waiting for my trigger. Let's see, December. Quite expensive.
Bit Digital ticker BT. BT shares marking a new session high, pushing above the $13 level.
Alrighty, guys. I got an execution on the Amazon trade.
30% at last check. A couple other perceived crypto.
I got into the 33.35.
IoT, also Marathon Patent Group, ticker MARA, not moving to new session highs with BTBT.
Let me watch Q's above it. Let's see, what's Disney doing while I'm watching that Amazon trade? Wow, what a break on Disney. We got a big trade on Disney too, guys. What is our trade on Disney? We have the Disney July 16th 180 call. That's up 24% right now. We got a $1,900 gain on that. These are the nice trades here that really pay off. And you can see each one of these trades, they all have different expirations. So there's a reason why, you know, we're looking for a certain spike in a certain trade compared to a shorter term trade. So here's the Disney July 16th 180 call, right? We picked that up for $15.60 a contract. It's currently at $18.83, still continuing to climb here in the background. Looking good. We're up 23.2%. $1,810 gain on the Disney trade so far, but Disney's got much more to go. So I'm going to be holding on to that. I'll be looking for about a $6,000 to $8,000 profit before I lock that Disney trade in.
Coming up in
Remember,
about
it's the
30
July
seconds at
16th
9:45
Expo for
p.m.
next
Eastern
year.
time, a reading for the
There
month
goes
of
Amazon
December
breaking out
on
there.
Chicago PMI. Economists looking for a reading at 57.
Nice climb on Amazon.
Down from a reading of 58.
Let's see it continue there. I want to see it break that 33.35, and then my resistance, my target's going to be 33.50. Let's see what Disney's doing again.
Chicago PMI coming in at 59.5. That's better than expected versus the 57 estimate. Stocks quiet here, not reacting.
Wow, look at Baidu, guys. New highs again on Baidu for the day.
Beyond Meat ticker BYND shares spiking to a session high on some volume here, now over the 128
Dow's
level.
now up 139
up
points.
1.7%
Nasdaq's
for the
up
session.
about 44.
Bravo Yankee November
S&P's
Delta.
up around 14 points.
And now Marathon Patent Group ticker MARA shares moving to a new intraday high. Right, blockchain shares also moving higher now. Moves in those two issues were preceded by a move higher to a new session high in Bit Digital ticker BTBT. That stock now over the $14 level, up about 35%. Jumia, ticker JMIA, shares up $2.50 since the open. Opened around $40, and just over the last couple of minutes touching a session high at 42.58. Shares of Jumia up about 6% for today's session. Juliet Mike India Alpha.
Skyjack, that's looking really good there. You still in the Visa calls, or did you sell out of those? It just got that 1020 cross. Today's confirmation for a longer term trade on that for 6 months out. 3 to 6 months out. Should continue to do well too as the economy gets better. More people likely paying off their Visa bills too. I don't know what people are going to do with that $600 though. There goes Amazon climbing again. Every time I pull it up on here, she pulls back. I want to see that break out of that 33.35. Let's see, Disney. What are we up on our Disney calls now? Disney's still running. Let's see. %25 gain just about. We were up 23.2. Now if we take a look,
Beyond Meat BYND, not seeing any news in that issue to justify that move over the 128 level. Shares now up about 2% at 128.52. Bravo Yankee November Delta.
Qs are climbing off that 50 right now. It's looking
Duo
good.
shares ticker PDD up about $8, $8.50 since the open. Session high at 173.99 in Pinduo Duo. That's up about 4.5%, ticker PDD.
What's your blood pressure at? What's your diastolic number? Yeah.
Carnival ticker CCL seeing some unusual option activity here. The January $25 calls with interest near the bid. Shares of Carnival last trading up about 1% at 21.68. Ticker CCL.
Good morning, beautiful. Can I have a hug? Good morning.
967.
Okay, I would just take the,
This one?
yeah, take that one, just that one.
This one?
Yeah, don't take the lisinopril. Hey, you want a waffle? Grandma's gonna make you a waffle, okay? Daddy's live right now. I'll be out in about 2 hours, okay? Alrighty, go ahead.
I told Nina have waffles.
I went and got you them at 6 o'clock this morning at the grocery store. Yeah, Daddy thinks of you, baby. Okay, get out. Alrighty. Amazon's still consolidating there. Disney's still holding that 10. I don't think Google's going to climb 49 points in a day. We had a nice profit on that the next day. Should have locked that in, but my fault. I should have went with a longer term, or well, not a longer term, next week's expo on the Google trade. That was a higher risk, 550% max net on that. I figured it was okay to take the risk.
Indonesia Energy Corp INDO.
Gotham
stock
Bull. I'm
listed
holding my breath on
under
Amazon
circuit
too.
breaker
It's just
ticker
trading in consolidation right now, which I
STicker
don't
India
like.
November Delta
But
Oscar.
I'm watching Qs above it too. Qs are failing to
Shares
break out of
Land
that 20.
Dimensions, ticker
So
November
here's
November
Amazon. As you
Delta
can see
Mike.
with Amazon, what we're looking for with
Shares marking a
Amazon,
new session high at 9.29 just a few seconds ago. Stock rebounded after testing the $9 level.
what we're looking
as
at with
the
Amazon is a
support.
make or
Shares
break
up about
above or below
8%
this
here.
area.
It's ticker NNDM.
All right, come
November,
on.
November Delta Mike.
So this is what we're looking for, a make or break above or below this on Amazon. But what's going to matter, what's going to make that is a move on the Qs. So what we have to watch with the Qs, that's why whenever I'm in a trade, I always want to see what sector and see what indice you want to follow there, because it's going to follow it. Here's Qs. It's trading between NTZ, no trade zone between the SMAs. So right now, you know, as this pulls back, Amazon's going to continue to pull back as well. You know, if I bring over the Amazon chart here from the other screen, you can see. I mean, look at how identical these charts are left and right here. So that's why I always watch the Qs there as to what your trade's going to be doing next. Because most people are buying the Qs, which have Amazon in it, and that's going to move Amazon shares then.
Gold up about 0.3%, 1888.80 per ounce last trade in gold.
You can see Qs, they want to hold that 50, and Amazon's climbing a little there too from support. We have to see what Qs are going to do here. Disney's still climbing. Dow's up 132, Nasdaq's up about 41, S&P's up about 15. There goes ExxonMobil. Big breakout on ExxonMobil, guys. There we go. There goes Qs. Let's break that 20 now. I want it to break that 313.50 area. There we go. There goes ExxonMobil, 4204. Let's see it continue to break there. Qs and Amazon are running here too. Disney had a big breakout, guys. Let's see what we're up now here on Disney. Amazon's down about 17%. Let's see, where's the Disney trade? About 26.25% there. There goes ExxonMobil. Nice breakout there.
Pfizer PFE, some unusual option activity here at the
We
March.
were up
$21
24.48%.
interest at the ask. Shares of Pfizer about flat for the session last trade.
Now up 26.24%, up about $2,047 on that. Watching Amazon here. Come on. Q's back below that 313.25. Disney's looking good. Want to see that Q break out here.
Coming up in about 3 minutes and 30 seconds at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, pending home sales for the month of November. Economists expecting a 0.2% month-over-month gain from October.
There we go, Amazon. Let's go.
Ahead of that data point, the home builder ETF, its ticker XHB, trading up about 1%.
Disney's still climbing. Q's want to break out. Q's have been holding that 50 really well. Let's see that breakout. Let's see. Skyjack said Visa's still climbing. Take a look at Visa there quick. Visa's looking phenomenal. 218. Just broke 218. Man, I wish we still had that Visa trade. We locked that in for a nice profit, but could have held on to that a bit longer.
Take-Two Interactive, ticker TTWO, shares with a large spike on volume. Stock now
Let's
up
see.
2%
David
for
Rain
the
says, how
session.
about Apple?
Shares rebounding from the 204 level.
Apple
now
right
around
now, not doing
208,
much today.
ticker TTWO.
It's consolidating right now, so I'd be looking for a make or a break above or below. So you got 3 candles that are trading side by side. Obviously, that's clear consolidation. So what you're looking for is a make or a break above or below the higher and lower ends of this channel here. So above 138, stock's at 135 right now, right? So you're looking for a 3-point move higher there, or if you're looking for a further breakdown, right around 133. So wouldn't do anything with that just yet.
10x Therapeutics, ticker TENX, shares spiking higher on volume, pushing over the $2 level. 10x shares up 4% for the session. Last trade at 205. Tango Echo November X-ray. 1 minute till pending home sales data at 10
Qs are
a.m.
starting to break, guys. Man, Avilio, you know how you get your mouse when you have multiple screens and you put your mouse up and it kind of like stops at the top of the screen there. How do I get it so because it's so hard to push the mouse up to the top screen? There's a way to adjust that setting so it could just more easily move up to that top screen. I'm not sure if there is, but it's a pain. Jack Dottie says screen sizes and placements you can make. I'd have to look for that setting. Qs are starting to break out nicely there. There goes Amazon. Nice climb on Amazon here as well. I'm watching Qs and Amazon right now. 32.28.
For the month of November coming in down 2.6%.
Down 2.6% on existing home sales.
0.2%. S&P 500 futures not reacting to that worse than expected.
It's worse than expected there. Just so you know, so the markets are probably going to see a little pullback there, maybe.
ETF ticker X-ray Hotel Bravo. ETF ticking slightly lower here, but still up about 1% for today's session.
Let's see what Qs do with that news as it gets out in the mainstream media here. I think we're going to see a little bit of a pullback, in my opinion, from that news that just came out. If we could break that 313.50 on Qs here, that'd be really nice for a tech trade. Guys, ExxonMobil's still on the climb. 42.08 it's nearing. Disney's still climbing. Qs not really doing much off that news. That's good.
High here, S&P 500 futures 37.35, up 0.4%.
See that breakout on Amazon. There's a breakout on Qs. Let's see that continue run there. There we go. retracement.
Indonesia Energy, INDO, shares halted on another circuit breaker here.
Guys, big breakout on Disney.
Shares back over the $10 level, up 133% for today's session. This is the fourth circuit breaker for Indonesia Energy today. India, November.
Look at
Delta,
our day's
Oscar.
gains today. Up 2,500, $5 today so far. That's being led mostly by, here's Disney, and then that $700 one is Baidu there. Baidu trades just about in the green.
Professional Diversity Network, India, Papa, Delta, November.
Disney's
is
still
the ticker.
climbing.
Shares spiking higher on volume, pushing over the $2 level. Stock up about 90% for today's session. The company did have some earlier news. They announced a partnership with the Follett Network to develop a privacy protecting blockchain application.
Nice
This
gains
is a
there
low
on
float
Disney,
name
up almost
despite that
30%
news
now on
item.
Disney.
About 11 million shares in the float. India, Papa, Delta, November.
India, Papa, Delta, November. There goes Disney running again. Let's go, Q's and Amazon.
Microsoft MSFT shares marking a new session low at 222.67. Much stock shares down about 0.7% for the session.
Tech's pulling back a bit. Here's Q's again. Let's watch
MSFT.
Q's. Q's are holding that 50. You know, I mean, it's just been tight between that 313 and 313.50 on Q's. Let's see all the popping I'm hearing. What's going on? Disney back at new highs of the day. Q's want to climb here. I'm still optimistic on Amazon. Dow's up 163 points right now. I think it's ready for tech to rise here as well. There goes Disney again. Big run on Disney. Guys, we're now up over 30% on our Disney trade. We were up 28.48%.
Diversity Networks, ticker IPDN, shares halted on a circuit breaker, halted at 309.
We're now in, we got about a $10,000 trade on Disney. We're up $2,347.43. We're up over 30.09% on Disney. There goes a big candle on Amazon. Come on, Amazon and Q's there.
To be about a 5-minute circuit breaker halt. We can expect shares of IPDN to resume trade at about 10:09 and 51 seconds a.m. Eastern Time. India, Papa, Delta, November. Shares of Indonesia Energy, INDO, resume trade here. Stock pulling back a bit.
Jack, you know, like if we got into that earlier this morning around 9:37, 9:38, 9:40 even, I'd say yeah, but it's up 2.3% for the day. There goes Q's, guys. Big breakout on Q's. We might be entering breakout momentum on Q's here. Let's see, break that 313.50. But Disney, you know, for me, I mean, it still looks
Disney
great. I'm
shares
watching it.
DIS
Still
at new
new
session
highs.
high, up 3%, just over the 183 level over the last minute here. Sharp move higher between the 182 and the 183 level. After that 182 level,
I mean,
was
we're up
breached to the
32% on our
upside.
Disney trade right now.
183.
There we go. There goes
and
Amazon,
shares are
guys.
joining me within a couple of minutes.
Amazon having a nice run there. Let's see Q's. Here's Q's here. That's why Amazon just had those big candles. Here's Q's climbing off that 50-day simple moving average. Consolidating, though. We're not out of any clear yet. We have resistance at 313.50 on Q's that we're looking to break higher from.
Vegas casino stocks moving to new session lows here. Win, ticker WYNN, shares down about 0.4%, marking a new session low on a large spike in volume over the last
ExxonMobil breaking out off
Las
that
Vegas
20.
Sands, ticker LVS, shares also moving lower. Light volume though in that issue. Same with MGM. Shares moving to a recent low, but not seeing a spike in volume like we did in Win.
Qs are pulling back here, guys. Probably going to see Amazon pull back now as well. You can see how tightly they trade similar. Not liking that pullback on Amazon there.
Freeport McMoran, ticker FCX, unusual option activity. The May $35 calls with interest near the ask. Shares of Freeport up about 8% today. Last trade at 26.67. Foxtrot Charlie X-Ray. Jumia JMIA new session highs here as the stock moving over the 42.50.
Want to see that Q breakout here.
Session high. Jumia shares up about 7.5%, 42.98. New session high in Jumia JMIA. Professional Diversity Networks, ticker IPDN, shares resuming trade here, continuing higher, but now pulling back under the $3 level. The stock's still up about 114% here. India Papa Delta November.
There goes Qs. And just big consolidation on Qs here. You zoom out. That's why, you know, day trading is a little bit more nerve-wracking. You know, you're watching here.
Coming up in 20 minutes at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, EIA will be giving a reading on inventory figures for last week. Crude oil inventories expected to be around a draw of 2.58 million barrels. Distillate inventories expected a build of about 538,000 barrels.
Guys, our trade challenge, our new trade challenge is going to be starting next week here. I think on Monday. Monday we're going to start the new trade challenge.
Ahead of that EIA data, crude oil trading up 0.6%.
I want to make a trade on this current trade challenge here. Get it up above this certain mark here. Looking for a good setup on that. Ray, I totally agree with you on that. I think there's going to be some selling, people taking profits because they're going to get cheaper tax rates
Apple
now
shares
under
marking new
Trump's
session
tax
lows here,
plan.
falling below
If
the
they wait till take those
134.50
profits
level.
next year in
Apple shares
2021,
down about a
you
half
know, then
percent to
obviously they're going to have to
134.20.
pay
Last
Biden's
trade in
taxes
ticker
next year because he
AAPL.
already said he's raising
S&P 500 futures pulling back from
capital
the
gains taxes.
37.36 level. Looks like
Excuse me.
rebounding off the 37.30 level.
There goes Disney again. Nice job, Jack Dottie. Chevin, as long as you sell in 2020, you'll be good. Watching Q still consolidate there.
Shift Pixie, ticker PIXY. Large volume spike here. Shares moving over the 260 level. Stock up about 3-4% for today's session. Papa India X-Ray Yankee.
Let's see. Khalid says, could we take a look at TAL? It's having a nice climb today, up 2.7%, 3-month daily. 3-month daily, that's good, looking good. I'd have a $75 target on that if you were looking to jump into that. Let's see what the volume's like.
Humana
Decent size volume,
unusual
not bad.
option activity here. The January $380 puts with interest near the ask. Shares of Humana up about 0.4% at 409.08. Last trade in ticker HUM.
Qs do not want to participate here in this market rally.
Apple shares continue to mark new session lows here, now below the 134 level, down 0.8%, 133.83. Last trade in ticker AAPL.
I know what's going to happen. If I sell this Amazon trade now, markets are going to spike. But I'm watching Qs closely here. I'm watching, seeing if we're going to break below that consolidation.
Nortech Systems,
I think I'm going to dump it.
NSYS shares spiking higher on volume coming into the issue as the stock moving over the 750 level. Shares now halted on a circuit breaker, up 35%, halted at 878. November Sandy Yankee Sandy. Indonesia Energy INDO, another circuit breaker here. Bionanogenomics, BNGO.
I'm out of it at
moving higher, back over the
10.57.
220 level. Stock up about 67% for today's session. Bravo November Golf Oscar.
All right, after we took that hit there, let's see what we're doing for the week here. Popped off the lows there.
General Electric, ticker GE, seeing some unusual option activity. The March $9 puts with interest near the bid. Shares of GE up about 1% at 1069. Ticker Golf Echo.
This was that swing trade that we had on Amazon, right? locked in $4,348. Yesterday, we did a second trade. This was it right here. We lost $1,700 on that yesterday. That was a day trade. Went against us, lost $1,700. Today, or then the third trade we made on Amazon, we got the weekly call there for January 8th. Made $21.48 on that. And then the trade we just closed right now, we just took $1,000 hit on that. So basically, out of all those Amazon trades, we used the profits from the first ones to fuel most of these other ones here. Still up for the week, $3,671.29. Waiting for that to have its next breakout there. Probably going to happen next week. Now Qs are climbing there. Looks like Amazon might climb a little bit there as well.
Plug Power, ticker PLUG, shares just off a session high here. Shares up about 4%. Papa Lima Uniform Golf. Another fuel cell name here, Fuel Cell Energy, ticker Foxtrot Charlie Echo Lima, shares also at a new
Snap's
session
down
high,
95%. No use in closing that one out.
up about 7%. And Plug Power shares did mark a new session high just over the last
Now look
few
at
seconds,
some
up
of these
about
trades. You see the
4%
size of like the
PLUG.
Disney trade. This is really important. Something I wanted to go over here. Let me lower Benzinga there. So first off, guys, you can see like when we make the larger trades here, like the $10,000 trades. You know, these are our solid longer term trades here, right? So you can see these are the trades that usually have, you know, a couple of months out till Expo or longer, right? This is really important. I want to force this on you guys right now. So right now, these larger, longer-term trades here, these are our larger trades that are $10,000 to $15,000, $20,000 trades. These have the longer-term expo, you know. And then take a look at the Snap trade, for example. The Snap trade's also in the same account, and look at the size of that trade. You know, we're down 94% on this trade, but guess what? It was a $470 trade. So, you know, like these smaller trades that I'm looking for, these weekly trades, you know, I'm taking a hit on them, but they're small trades. They're only affecting us by $400. Where those other trades are making us a few $1,000s on a day when we get a nice run. Let's see here. What else do we got going on? Disney just had that 10 crossing below the 20. There goes Amazon climbing again. What did I tell you? I knew it. She was going to climb right when I sold her.
Shares continuing higher. Stock now up.
Nice climb on Qs here as well.
And halted again on a second circuit breaker, halted at 965. That's ticker NSYS. Not seeing any news on that issue. That is a low float name, 2.6 million shares in its float. November, Sandy, Yankee, Sandy.
Another nice climb on Amazon. There goes Qs here as well. Oh man, does that really piss you off, you know? So let's see. I just saw DeVito Lee's message on YouTube here. What'd you do with XL trades? So here's what we're doing. So far on our closed trades for this month on XL, here's the two that we locked in. The two that we locked in, you can see this is from, where's my mouse here? So this is from December 1st to December 30th, and this is for XL. This is filtered by symbol. XL out of all securities. Here's our total gain or loss. So we have two closed XL trades. You know, I wish we, let me see. Oh, I didn't get a picture of the other one there. So we're up $1,166.61 on the two closed ones. Now here is the one that we currently still have that we did not close out. There's the one for the January 15th, the only one that's still in the account right here. It's down about 82%, down about 2,800 bucks on that trade there. You know, still has some time there on XL. Let's take a look at XL here. XL looks like it wants to start to climb. If it does have some big candles here, I mean, obviously still has 2 weeks till Expo, but you know, if that has another green candle tomorrow, I might add to it, or I might do something shorter term. Qs are getting a climb here again as well. There goes Amazon again. Closed out Amazon a little too early.
Eastern time.
ExxonMobil having another run, 42.05. Amazon having a nice climb there. There goes Disney. Look at the chart on Disney. Today, 1 minute. That's a huge green candle here on Disney. Almost nearing highs on the day on that one candlestick. ExxonMobil 42.06. Qs are starting to run again. I'm looking for a trade here on the trade challenge account. Might trade Qs on the breakout if we break that 313.50. Guys, ExxonMobil 42.10. Back up 30% on Disney. There goes ExxonMobil 42.11.
Nortech System shares resume trade. NSYS pulling back from the session high, down below the $9 level. Ticker NSYS. Nikola NKLA shares falling below the 1580 level on a large spike in volume, largest volume bar of the day there over the last few seconds. Nikola shares down 3%, ticker NKLA.
Another nice climb on Disney. If you guys see anything breaking out on your watch list, let me know. We could easily take a look at that. DeVito, me too. I'm waiting on that. You know, that's a volatile stock there, so just waiting on that to start to move again.
Ticker BMY, unusual option activity. The February $65 calls showing interest at the bid. Shares of Bristol Myers last trading up 0.8% at 61.94. Ticker BMY.
Joe, I did the same thing yesterday on Amazon. Yeah, you're right. I should have held on to that a little bit longer there. I was a ticker there, watching it tick by tick. She's starting to climb again, though. Off that 10. Now pulling back.
Crude oil inventory figures from the EIA.
Let's see. Dwight said Square. AMD said G. Let's take a look quick at Square. Square, I'd jump into that if she broke that 218.50. 3-month daily chart on Square, though. Looks like she's holding that support from at right around 215. Let's see what PayPal's doing. They usually trade similarly. PayPal's doing the same darn thing there. Disney's still looking good. AMD's consolidating on a daily chart there. She breaks above right around 93.50, 94. I'd be looking for an entry. Let's see. What is our Baidu doing? Baidu had a big break. I'm telling you, there's going to be a big breakout on Baidu coming. You can mark my words on that. A big breakout on Baidu is definitely coming. Beautiful breakout momentum cycles here that are clear as day. You can see the 1020 cross, breakout momentum candles above previous candle's body, continuing the breakout momentum, and then you consolidate for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. Now a huge green candle breaking out of that resistance area of that consolidation and continuing higher. Now you're zooming out here looking for that next area of resistance, and if we jump back here, you can see that we're going to have that next resistance right around 215. So another 10-point climb, which is a 5% move of the underlying asset here. You know, with options, that's going to be closer to a 100, 200% return if you're doing weekly expos with that Baidu. And I'm telling you, Baidu's looking ready for a big breakout. She's up over 5% today. I think she's going to continue to run into January there. Because remember, there's sector rotations coming in now with the new year starting. So with that new year starting sector rotation, remember what I said. All those Chinese tariffs, all those Chinese regulations that were put in by Trump. Once Biden comes in, he said the first thing he's doing is getting rid of those tariffs, getting rid of those regulations. So you have to keep that in mind. If he does that, these companies are going to soar in 2021. So I think we're starting to see a shift here now into some of these other sectors, some of these Chinese international plays here. And I think that's going to continue into 2021. So that's why we're seeing those big runs there. And that's why we're taking advantage of that Baidu for the February monthly expo. There goes Amazon again, coming down to that 322, 32, 22.50. So many numbers all day. 32.2406. Today 1 minute chart on Amazon. She's in breakout momentum holding that 20.
Crude oil inventories for
Disney's at new highs. Here's Q's.
6.065 million barrels.
Q's are starting to break out. Like I said earlier, I want to see that break above that 313.50. If I do, I'm probably going to make another day trade on something here. Q's are having a nice run though.
1.19 million barrels. That estimate.
There goes Disney. More new highs on Disney, and now there goes Amazon. Anyone still in Amazon, or did you guys get rid of it when I did? There goes Disney. Big breakout on Disney. Yeah, the other day in our afternoon trade session, Devato Lee. We trade in the afternoon for our pro members if you're a member of the website. Q's are still breaking higher. There goes Disney's new high of the day. Q's continuing to run there, getting up to that 313.50. There goes ExxonMobil, guys. New highs of the day on ExxonMobil, 42.11, 42.12, 42.13. ExxonMobil and breakout momentum continuing higher. Our vertical spread trade we have on ExxonMobil is going to be looking good. We're going to have max net gains on that. And if you guys see, here's that ExxonMobil trade. that we have. So ExxonMobil, we have a vertical spread on that, right? We got 50 contracts. And what did we pay for that? Well, let's take a look. So 0.83 minus 0.53, that means we paid 30 cents a contract, right? 30 cents, there's 100 shares in a contract, right? 100 shares
Stock
per
spiked
contract.
into a session high, up 26%.
So,
and halted
30
after a circuit breaker. Its ticker Bravo
multiply that by 50. We have 50 contracts right here, as you can see. That equals, what, 1,500? 30 times 50. That's a $1,500 trade. So we have a $1,500 trade on ExxonMobil that expires this week. And what we're looking for right now, it's trading at 0.35 minus 0.15. So it's trading at 0.20 right now. Okay, so max gain on this is going to be ExxonMobil above 42.50. Then it's going to be worth 50 cents. The max it could be worth is the difference between these two strikes right here. So the difference from 42 to 42.50 is 50 cents. So 50 cents, we paid 30. That's a max net gain there. 0.5, divide that by 0.3. About 67%. That's our max net gain. If ExxonMobil's above 42.50 by tomorrow. Okay, so that's going to be a nice setup there. I mean, she's at 42.11. So what's our break even, people ask? Well, if we paid 30 cents a contract, our long leg, see how we have plus 50 contracts here and then minus 50 contracts? The minus 50, that's our short leg, okay? So if we had longer time on the trade and she was still in breakout momentum, I'd buy back that minus 50 contracts, lock that up so I could keep my potential gains continuing to go if she's in breakout momentum. So right now, our break even is going to be the long call side of that leg. So the 42 plus the 30 cents, break even at 42.30. Anything above that's going to be profit. She's at 42.12 right now. So we're almost in the green there on the ExxonMobil trade. And again, that's up quite a bit today. She gets another run on that. Tomorrow we'll have a 67% gain. So basically 20 cents, multiply that by 50 contracts. That'll be $1,000 profit on this ExxonMobil trade. $1,000 net profit. Taking that 1,500 into 2,500. Looking for that next setup there. There goes ExxonMobil again. 42.13. 3-month daily chart on ExxonMobil looking good. 42.50 is that resistance.
Ticker FUBO shares spiking over the last couple minutes now.
There she goes again, ExxonMobil, 42.16.
For today's session, 38.39 last trade. Ticker Foxtrot Uniform Bravo Oscar.
Let's see here. There's the top sectors here for the past 5 day, 3 month, 6 month, 1 year here too. Matt Jones, I seen you asking about that. That's from FinViz. Here's from E-Trade here. I like taking a look at this. Amazon pulled back there, so did Q's. Good thing we waited for that break above that 313.50 on Q's. We didn't get it though. We were looking at that as that resistance area at that 313.50. Didn't get a break above it, so didn't make a trade, didn't force anything there. Look at that big drop there. Big drop on Q's. Amazon pulled right back too. What a breakdown. I'm not seeing any news. Disney climbing off that 50. Really just consolidating though for the most part. Nice climb there though. If we got another I think Disney's going to see $200 by our expo. I really do. Looking on the news wire over here, seeing if there's anything. BDR, Blunder Tongue Laboratory shares halted on a circuit breaker. Stocks up 25%. ExxonMobil definitely got to move from those crude inventories that came out at 10:30. Levi shares are trading higher after Guggenheim raised the price target from 20 to 24. Tesla supplier CATL to invest up to $6 billion in lithium-ion battery projects. Guys, there goes ExxonMobil, 42.16 a share. IPDN, Professional Diversity Network shares, IPDN, halted on a circuit breaker, up 125%. Indonesia Energy Corp shares trading up 129%. Applied Materials, AMAT, shares are trading higher after Needham named the company a top semi-cap pick for 2021 and raised its price target from 82 to 110 on AMAT. Let's take a look at AMAT. We were talking about that weeks ago. That's a nice breakout there. I like that one for about 6 months out, AMAT. Let's take a look at the option chain. That's what I love about looking at those upgrades. Let's take a look at that option chain there. AMAT. Let's see something maybe for the March Expo. I'd like to go out to June just to be on the safe side. I think we'll see things cleared up by then. Stock's already up $3 today. Let's take a look at the delta here. So columns, we're going to add the delta and theta here. I want to see that. Guys, ExxonMobil at 42.19, 42.20 on ExxonMobil. Beautiful. Alrighty, so let's see delta, and we'll add theta. That's time decay. Okay, here. So let's take a look here. AMAT. Theta, it's going to lose about 2 cents a day. Alright, let's look for a good delta here. The 90 strike's got a delta of about 0.50, so that means if we climb by, if we climb by, let's say 5 points, this is going to increase by $2.50. $2.50, she's going around 780 now, so that's, if you do the math quick in your head, that's around a 25 to 30% return if she gets up to that $90. So you're thinking in your head now, okay, if that's about a 30% return, well, if I put $10,000 in that trade, that's going to be about a $3,000 profit I'm going to be targeting on an AMAT trade for the June 18th Expo. Nice thing about that, you could look all the way down here. $83 is going to be your stop. Your target's going to be between 90, and it just got upgraded to 110 on by Needham here. So easily doable there on AMAT. Not many contracts, not much volume. July, let's see if there's some that have a little bit more volume or something here. Here we go. The 90 strike for April 16th isn't that bad. 90 strike April 15th. I think I'm going to pick up 10 contracts of that, guys. Take advantage of that AMAT. That's going to be a longer term trade set up there. AMAT. Call. Okay, so AMAT call. Let's see. We were looking at the April 16th. We were looking at the 90 strike, right? 570 by 590. Pick up 10 contracts. Limit order 5.80. Refresh quote. Okay. Preview order. Place trade. Okay, there's the trade. 10 contracts. AMAT April 16th. 90 strike call.
AAPL shares at a session low, seeing some unusual option activity. The $242.50 calls with expiration January 8th, showing interest below the bid. Shares of PayPal last trading at 230.
Still open.
Its ticker PYPL.
Put an order for 5.9. Get her filled. Let's see if we can put in 5.85. Open. 5.9 will be our max.
And we have
Okay, it's
ticker
being
RMO,
filled.
new issue, traded from RMG that was dispatched and that was completed today. Shares up about 18%.
Alrighty, so here we go. That was just executed at 585.
Renewing on CBC, it's ticker RMO.
Alrighty, so we have the execution on AMAT. Qs are getting a nice climb there as well. Looking good there. Disney's still at the right close to the highs. Not far off of it. 183 back above. Guys, there goes ExxonMobil, 42.23. ExxonMobil breaking out again. Stock up 2.33% on the day. There she goes, 42.24. Qs are still on the run. Qs are still climbing. Amazon looks like it wants to start a breakout there as well. Qs are still climbing higher. There goes Amazon once again. Q's still climbing there, guys. Should be set up nice for some good day trading this afternoon as well. Q's still on the run there, guys. Did you guys see Baidu? Baidu is ripping higher. Wow, look at that. Up almost at 209 a share, guys, on Baidu.
Ticker BLNK shares moving over the $46 level over the last
Q's are still running there as well, guys. Huge run on Q's. Big candle there. Baidu, new highs of the day, almost nearing 209. There she goes, just broke 209.20 on Baidu. Unbelievable climb there. Q's still running. There goes Baidu again. 209.38. Nearing 210.
Thanks for having me. And again, I wanted to echo the salutes to our Senate champions, Senator Cornyn, Klobuchar, and Senator Schumer. I'm glad you gave it.
Q's are looking good. I'm watching Q's at that 313.50. It's a nice climb on Q's, but I don't want to see get up to that resistance, fail, and pull back again. That's what we're watching for there.
It looks to us that the SOS, which is what this act is called that's buried in the whole omnibus bill, stands for Save Our Stages, Save Our Screens, is going to result in a better outcome than another dose of PPP. And the two are mutually exclusive. You can't double dip. Well, we have 10 locations in total. They're all closed right now. Some of them
Ray, the smart thing to do, honestly, is to lock in your profits and take advantage of the tax code that we have in 2020. Because I'm going to be honest with you, once 2021 comes, if you lock in some larger profits on and take advantage of the capital gains in 2021, you know your taxes are going to be much higher. It's probably going to be 5 to 10% higher than what would you pay if you locked it in this year. So I totally agree with you. I think tomorrow we'll see a little bit of a pullback. Guys, there goes ExxonMobil. Big breakout on ExxonMobil. 42.28 a share on ExxonMobil.
obviously going to have to be some accommodations made with landlords, and everybody's going to have to pull together. But we're looking at this funding as the means that enables us to go
Nice climbs here. I love what we're seeing.
next August's trend, not last August's trend.
Alan, in addition to obviously having the locations closed and having people reluctant to gather and dine out in cities, so many changes in the film business have been happening in parallel. Obviously, changes to the release window for theatrical exhibition, all this stuff. Does that affect you longer term? I mean, there is some comfort in fact that there's places with dining and such might not be all about just seeing a movie on a home.
No, I think you hit the nail on the head. We're anticipating somewhere, if we look at, say, 2022 as a more normal year, the total attendance
There goes ExxonMobil again.
in the traditional
Q's are starting to break out again.
15 to 25% on a permanent basis. So that's the way that we're gaming this out permanently. We're hoping that the industry
Doug, I've been waiting for those numbers as well.
loses some screens due to natural attrition. I don't think anybody's going to be head over heels.
Once we hear those numbers, I think we're going to have another nice climb there.
I absolutely do believe that the dine-in operators, which includes us, we're actually a brew pub, a gastro pub that shows movies,
Look at that breakout on ExxonMobil, 42.28.
and we think we've got pretty good shots.
Actually, to be honest with you, Amazon and not UPS, FedEx, they're hiring drivers in this area. If you go out to stores here, you see them. They have the paper everywhere. Guess what their starting wages for Amazon drivers and for FedEx drivers?
We also need to
28 bucks an hour for a driver. And FedEx says that if there's certain routes that are up to $38 an hour. It's insane. Look at ExxonMobil, guys, continuing to break higher, 42.30 a share right now. We now have a green on that. Steve, you could come have one of the bedrooms here for a month. Get on your feet. You got some talent there too with your photography business. So down here, it's a totally different economy down here than it is up north. There goes ExxonMobil again, 42.32. Guys, we're green on our ExxonMobil trade after that sucker was just down over 70%. There we go, 42.34. We're up over 3,000 bucks for the day now. Minus the $1,000 loss we had on the Amazon trade. Look at that, $3,005.36 for the day. It's not too bad. Guys, look at ExxonMobil going 42.39. What a run. We're 13 cents away on ExxonMobil for max gains, which would be a 67% return on the ExxonMobil trade. That's not too bad there. There she goes, 42.39. Qs are looking like they want to continue as well. Qs are coming up to resistance though, 313.50. Baidu's over 210, they're saying. Let's see, Baidu, B-I-D-U. Look at that, 210.55 on Baidu. What are we up on the Baidu trade? Baidu trades up 76.18% for the day, and our total trades up 10.14%. What a climb from those lows. That's why it's so important, I said, with those expos. Better off going with those longer expos during the transition here is what I'm seeing. There she goes, 211 a share. She's going to get up to that 220. I told you guys this morning. There we go, up $3,180.36 for the day. Nice gain. There goes Baidu breaking 211.11. ExxonMobil breaking higher too, now up 32.30. Loving this breakout, guys. Accounts continuing to climb, looking good. There goes Qs, guys. Qs are getting up to that 313.50. Nice breakout there. Big candle on Qs. Guys, ExxonMobil, 42.42 on ExxonMobil. Continued breakout there. Wow, what a breakout.
It's ticker BIDU.
BIDU, they're blasting Baidu now. Buy, buy, buy. We're up $1,000 on Baidu today. That's why it's important. You're going to have volatility with your trades. Wow, guys, Baidu. You guys seeing Baidu here? Baidu, 212. Going for 213. We're up 18% now overall on our Baidu trade, up 88.09% on the day on that February 19th 200 strike call. Nice breakout there, guys. Alrighty, guys, it's after 11. We're looking good here. We'll probably do some day trading in the afternoon here. While I'm gone here from between 11 and 2, we'll probably still do some day trading. And then we're going to be live again at 2 o'clock, maybe even a little bit earlier. Loving the way the day's looking. I like everything I'm seeing. Want to do a couple more trades in the trade challenge account here. Baidu is still looking good. I want to continue to take advantage. So, guys, if you guys want to come join us on YouTube here, go to breakingchartalerts.com. Here's our trade room. We'll be live there now from 11 to 2, and then we're going to be live again on the afternoon live session for our pro members at 2 p.m. If you guys want to come join us, go to breakingchartalerts.com. Remember, allow Breaking Chart Alerts to send you market updates. Hit continue. You'll get updates on your desktop notifications. BreakingChartAlerts.com. Go to Join Now, Membership Pricing Plans. And guys, tomorrow's the last day actually to use promo code HOLIDAY. Holiday 2020, and that's going to get you 35% off the Elite Pro Trader yearly membership. That brings it down to I think like $1,600 or $1,700, right around there for the year, and that's a huge savings. So if you have any questions over here, click on that and let us know what you have questions about, and someone will answer you immediately right here on live support. Alrighty, guys, I will see you guys again in the afternoon. We'll be in the live trade room, so if you guys join us, go to live trade room right here. Click on live trading room. And then if you guys want to access the afternoon 2 o'clock video, if you're a pro member, you go to live trading and you go to live afternoon trading video, and the link will be here for the live video. So make sure you guys come join us. We'll be in the live trade room now, and I will see you guys again in the trade room from YouTube, and then again at 2 o'clock there. So have a great day, guys, and I will see you guys shortly. Bye-bye.